In this video, I will demonstrate how to use the measurement tool. You can use this feature to measure distances between points or calculate area. In this video, we'll focus on measuring the distance between a starting location and an assembly point. Let's imagine we live in Toa Baja. I'm using the zoom tool to find our house. Remember, you can use the legend tool to find the meaning of symbols on the map. The red lines are the evacuation routes, the assembly points are the red circles with the letter A, and the yellow area is an evacuation zone. Let's pretend we live in this house, which is in the yellow evacuation zone. Now we want to leave this house and travel out of the evacuation zone and to the closest assembly point. To find the distance between these points, we'll use the distance measurement feature. Once selected, you can change the unit here if needed. Draw a line from the house out of the neighborhood along the evacuation route to the main road. Now you are outside of the yellow evacuation zone. After drawing these lines, check the distance measured. As you can see, the distance to leave the evacuation zone from this house is 0.4 miles. Next, let's calculate the time it takes to walk these 0.4 miles. We'll divide 0.4 miles by the average walking speed of a person, which is approximately between 2.5 and 2.7 miles per hour. We'll use 2.5 miles per hour. However, there are two key points to remember when using 2.5 miles per hour as the average walking speed of a person. First, evacuations are not carried out using vehicles. You must walk. This is because roads may be obstructed, and if most people decide to use their vehicles, they will not get out easily. Second, 2.5 miles per hour does not consider fatigue or any obstacles you may encounter along the way. The purpose of these calculations is to determine an estimate of the time it would take to evacuate. Now, going back to our calculator, dividing 0.4 miles by 2.5 miles per hour equals 0.16 hours. Convert 0.16 hours to minutes by multiplying by 60 minutes, equaling 9.6 minutes. Therefore, it will take about 9.6 minutes to leave the yellow evacuation zone from our starting point. Next, let's measure the distance from the house along the evacuation route to the nearest assembly point. This distance is approximately 1.07 miles. We'll do the same calculations we did earlier to find how long it will take to walk to the assembly point. Divide 1.07 miles by 2.5 miles per hour to get 0.428 hours. Multiply by 60 minutes to get 25.68. Therefore, it will take about 25 minutes to walk from this house to this assembly point at 2.5 miles per hour. After understanding your evacuation route and calculating these estimates, you should periodically practice your route to 1. Get a better understanding of the actual time it will take you, and 2. To learn the route.